first flight impressions. I've got the Mavic 4 Pro here. No ND filters, and this is the creator combo, and that means it comes with the controller with the built-in screen and everything, but no ND filters. So just bear that in mind. It does come with a twist off, same way, just like the old Mavic 3 for ND filters, but it just, I don't know why it didn't come with basic ND filters. It seems like that should have been a no-brainer. If you look at this, it's got some electronic something over there. See it there in the corner over there? So that could be for the electronic ND, but in the meanwhile, it would be nice to have just your plain old ND filters. You can open the front leg and then the back leg, or you can open the back leg and then the front leg, and the drone automatically starts up. It's actually this leg that triggers it, the rear right leg. So it's this leg that has the switch in it that basically turns it on. The drone feels a little bit heavy compared to the older Mavic 3, but solid nonetheless. The propeller is a little bit different. The wingspan is very wide, but not a big deal at all. This is my first flight. Put it on the roof. You just pull it up and the sticks come up. When you close it down, the sticks close down. It's up and down. The sticks work with the opening and closing. You open it up and it automatically powers on. The sticks are out, they're ready to go. The controller is nice, it's broad, it's thin. This screen, usually big screens are heavy. This big screen is very, very light. So you don't have any balancing issues or anything like that. Fits nice in the palm. The antennas are very simple. You just push down. They're downward antennas. They're not upward, so don't push them up, push them down. This screen is super responsive. From the time you touch it, it responds. And it's adjustable, which is cool. And yeah, let's get this drone up in the air. We've got 28 satellites. I like to take off in sports mode, and it's up and up and away. Home point updated. So very familiar. This controller is very comfortable in the hand, and the sticks are just very smooth. Now that we're up, I'll go in normal mode. Even if this Mavic 4 Pro is out of your reach or out of your league or whatever. Oh my gosh. Let's start with some photos. I like my exposure a little bit dark at minus 0.3, and that's because DJI is known for overexposing. I don't know if they're doing the same here, but I'm not taking any chances. Format is JPEG. I'm going to go to Pro because I always shoot in Pro mode. ISO 100. I'm going to leave it at 100. And I like this. You have incrementals. You have 125, 160, 200, 250, 320, 400. Big difference from the older drones and like the Mavic 3 Pro and the Mini and stuff. It's usually 100, 200, 400. And so it goes. This controller just makes you feel like you're flying something that you've never flown before. The white balance has multiple adjustments. The bar at the top, that's your standard color temperature. And now the new bar at the bottom here is actually your tint. So now you can adjust your temperature, your color temperature, and your tint. If you look at the Mavic 3 Pro, you'll notice that the sensor is either 4x3 or 16x9 because it's a 4/3 sensor. This sensor is a 4/3 sensor, but why am I only getting 3x2? And I'm on the 1X camera, which is the main camera. So why is it that the photo mode is only 3x2 or 16x9? How come I don't have a 4x3 if it's a 4/3 sensor? It's 3x2 or 16x9. So that I have to do a little bit more research to find out. Like I said, this is just my first flight. So I'm going to do 100 megapixels because I just feel like 100 megapixels is better than 25 megapixels. And I still have a lot of light, and I'm going to set my aperture to f2 so I can really get a lot of light coming in here. Same button here is to look up, to look down. The right button, the right button puts you, this one here on your right hand at the bottom there, just puts it into the vertical mode. I prefer to use this for vertical mode, where you just turn it and then you go into vertical mode and then you turn it back and go around. I don't like this switch to be on vertical mode, so I will change that. And this little 5D button here, you can remember this from the OG, the original Mavic Pro had this 5D button that goes left, right, up and down, and you can tap on it. When you push up, it jumps into the different zoom features. It doesn't take more than a second to switch cameras, which was one of the biggest problems I had with the Mavic 3 Pro. So if I press it, boom, and boom, 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 it's fast. Like, this responds much faster. Wow, look at those clouds moving. This would make an insane hyperlapse. This drone just doesn't have any problems. It's launched, new controller, new drone, Everything works well because, like I said, they just took the best of all the previous models and combined it all. This 6X is much better, I can tell you that. It's a lot cleaner, even for photos. Let's get a nice photo of this house, but I want the house and some water in the background. Let's take that shot. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's back away a little bit. I like the water in the shot. The house looks really nice, but when you throw the water in there, it's even better. On the left side, I have the map, and on the right side, I have this. Okay, I didn't even see this. I wish I could move the map over, but you can't move the map, but at least I could put this on top of the map so I can see what's behind me or the side of me. And that's important, especially when you're flying in the 6X zoom or the 2.5, the telephoto lenses. Things will appear closer than they are, and then you don't have perspective as to what's on your left or your right. But once you have that little camera over there, that shows you like your rear view mirror or your side view mirror, it shows you everything. You don't have to worry about hitting anything, because right now it looks like the trees and the grass is right up on my right side, but it's not. It's actually, there's nothing there but water. So but look how weird that is. It looks like you're gonna fly in and hit something, isn't that? Looks like you're flying into the land, but you're not. You're really zoomed in. This drone just feels like any typical DJI drone, just rock solid, well tuned right out of the box. This thing's got a lot of battery life, I can tell already. So let's go wide again, and then medium, medium, and then 6X. Take a look at these photos and let me know what you think. I kind of want to top it out as there's nothing but ocean, just to see what I get. Very responsive. I'm booking it. I'm getting 50, 52, 53, 54, 55. You can see the speed at the bottom left. 55.5, 55 point. Can I get a 56? Can I get 56? Can I get a 56? No, but I do get a strong wind warning. So let's turn around and book it back and see what we get. If we get some wind behind us, 33, 33, 33. Well, I guess I had the wind behind me. That's why I got 50, 56. But now I'm flying into the wind. I am facing 30 something and I am in sports mode. So yeah, this is what you get straight out of camera in JPEG. And then we will switch to the 2X, 2.5, and we'll go a little bit closer so we can kind of frame it up and then compare how they look. Here we go. That's your 2.5 for you. Take a photo. And of course your 1X. So we'll get even a lot closer to do the 1X. So a lot of people say, hey, why do I need the zoom? I can just fly up to things, right? Well, yeah, great. If you have the space and there's no electric lines or anything, you can fly up to stuff. But if not, oh, that house is unfinished. I saw an Explorer mode. I think it's in video. Yep, there's the Explorer mode. It's not in photos. Wow, that's weird. You can have the Explorer mode in video. You go in that, and that would get you even much more than 2.5. 6X, 12X. Ooh. Hey, the 12X is not bad, guys. This 12X is not bad. Oh my gosh. There's no manual mode in Explorer. So we'll do 4K 30 because that's usually what I do. And we're in Explore mode and we are just gonna hit record and we're gonna explore. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have up to 24X. This is really dope. Like, you could do inspections with this. I mean, the video just looks that good. It looks that good. Look at the brick wall, even on 24X. Oh my gosh. That looks good. Oh my gosh. And this is how far we are. So, yeah, I'm pretty impressed. Not bad at all. This 24X is actually could be usable. What do you guys think? Look at it. At least, oh gosh. The 7X looks usable. The 9X definitely looks usable. That's insane. Let's look at something that's a little further away. Let's shoot for this American flag over here. Okay. Whoa. Is that usable, guys? What do you guys think? Is that usable? Is that content worthy? 24X is not looking bad. It is not looking bad at all. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below. There's no battery anxiety with this drone. Like, you can forget sometimes how long you're flying for. It's insane. This is nice. And you can fly with confidence. I'm low at 29 feet, knowing that you're not going to hit anything because you can see in your side view mirror quite clearly. Oh, if I were to zoom and back away at the same time. Oh, parallax. Okay, that's going to take a little bit of practice, but oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go. We're parallaxing. We are parallaxing, baby. Nice. People have been asking me if I think it's noisy. No. It's not particularly noisy. Not in my opinion, at least. Did it get wet? I got some sprinkles. Nothing a Mavic can't handle. A Mavic can handle some sprinkles. The stability is definitely on another level because look how long and wide these arms are. And I think that's what gives it the extra stability in the wind. It's these big, long arms. Overall, I'm very happy with the first flight. I'm going to save this battery because it's only lasts like 4 hours. And ooh. Let me know what you guys think so far about the first flight. If there's anything particular that you need to know about this drone, just let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, it's going to bust and fully rain out here. So I'm going to get back home and I will catch you guys well in the next Mavic 4 Pro video.
Xavier specs, feel the rush. In the skies of flash and tech, catch the night.